ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another rebuild as we head towards FC 26. Today I'm going to set myself a little bit of a challenge here. I mean, we're in the A-League, so, okay, you may think this is going to be easy if we're doing a Youth Academy challenge, but I'm going to put some stipulations in place. I want to win the A-League with nothing but teenagers. So we need to go ahead and sign 16-year-olds, preferably, so we can hold on to them as long as possible. But once they turn 20, they get put on the transfer list. So it basically means we'll only have a few seasons with each of the players, hopefully get them up to a high enough level that we can get in and win the A-League. So we've got a bit of a road ahead of us. Not a lot of money here to throw about in the A-League for scouts and the likes at the start. We're going to have to sell off some of these players. But let's take a look at who the manager is. Right, we've gone with none other than Jose Mourinho. I mean, he's basically managed everywhere in the world. But he hasn't been to Australia, so we've brought him to Perth Glory, and we're going to play Park the Bus and see if these youngsters can win the A-League. Let's do it. Right, only got enough money at the moment for one decent scout, so we're in Australia looking for some reinforcements. The joy of the A-League is that it doesn't start till October, so we've got a couple of months here to try and get some talent in, sell off most of the first team squad, and hopefully put together some sort of a team that can do it here in the A-League. Right, we're not changing the formation, of course. It's a 4-4-2. I guess one of the better players in the A-League is targeted at 70. I wouldn't get much higher than that, you'd feel. So the youth players should be able to come in, get minutes in, and do a job pretty quickly. It's a pretty weird-looking team, but yeah, we've got a 48 here. He can go. We're going to put most of these players on the transfer list. Hope that we've got enough academy players by October and start develop them to see if we can win the A-League with nothing but teenagers. Let's go. All right, we've managed to accumulate a little bit of cash. I've bought another scout, and New Zealand is where we're headed to, just to try and get some cheap talent into this academy. We're pushing on. We need players. We need them fast. Speaking of players, I mean, it's probably not the best, but Michael Norton, the Australian centre midfielder, 5'6", 62 to 84 potential. He's 58 overall. You know, could probably play a role already, but we'll just leave him here in the academy until we basically get towards the first game of the season, and then we can assess what players we need and if they've got the potential to do a role here. 17, we need them at 16 if we want to get the most out of them. Right, we get through the transfer window. Our squad is down to 23 players and we don't have a goalkeeper. But yeah, we've made a bit of cash here, so we have been able to invest in some scouts. Cameron Cook there, 1.6 million. One of the goalkeepers made his way out. So a bit of cash there for our academy. Right, with the money from the transfer window, we've managed to purchase another decent scout. We've headed off to Kosovo looking for a goalkeeper. Right then, reports are in. We've signed up some players, and we're going to have to bring some of these into the first team. We don't have a goalkeeper at the moment, but we did manage to find one. We've actually got 3 here from Kosovo. We've got Latifi, who looks pretty decent, but he's only 14, so it'll be 2 years before we can sign him up. 81 to 94 potential, and he's only 5'9", so hopefully he gets some growth. We've got Betim Kuiki, 58 rated, 61 to 83. And we've got Querim Jaffa, 59 rated, 66 to 92 potential, 6'2", no play styles, but we need a goalkeeper, so welcome, you're the number 1. We've got a right back here from Australia and Lance Kent, 57 rated, 58 to 80, not the best, but we do need players into this squad. A centre midfielder in Michael Norton, not the best potential, but 58 rated, hopefully can help us out with some rotations. Left winger from New Zealand, Logan French, 62 rated, 62 to 81 potential. We'll sign him in. And a right winger, Declan Roberts, 63 to 84 potential, 63 rated. We'll get him in. And yeah, okay, Arthur Collins. He's only 14, but 74 to 94 potential. Power header, quick step, and acrobatics. So a couple of 14-year-olds there with some decent potential. We'll just have to keep an eye on them, and hopefully they can keep that up and get some quick growth here in the academy. Right, with the rotations going through, we've got 2 scouts back, and we've sent them out again. We'll keep one in Australia, and this time I've gone to Indonesia, looking for some wide midfielders and a centre midfielder. We're still in Kosovo for another month looking for goalkeepers. Right then, let's check on the academy. We've picked up Aidan Herbert, a left winger, 63 rated, so that's solid. He can come into the first team. We pick up Chadwick, 61 rated. Could probably play a role, actually, so we're going to promote him as well. Right, so we kick off the season with a 2-0 win against Sydney FC before losing to Adelaide. We're into November. We've picked up some wins and draws. So the squad, I mean, we've still got a lot of those real players in the starting 11, but that'll flip pretty quickly. Hopefully the youngsters can learn a few things along the way, and we can get this team trying to win a championship. Scouts are back, and we've sent our third scout off to Japan. A lot of Japanese players actually come down and play in the A-League, so let's go and see if we can find some youth talent there. As for players in this month, we've got Logan Hale, 59 rated, 64 to 86 potential, a central defensive midfielder from Australia, dead ball press proven, and from Indonesia, great name, Indedi Tanujaja, 67 to 91 potential, he's 56 rated. Let's get them promoted up. Academy reports back again. We've found Luke Bird, 61 rated left back, 69 to 93, potentially 17. So we'll promote him to the senior team. And we also find a striker here from Japan, only 15, 62 rated in Yoshi Akata, 69 to 93 potential. Right then, we started off December well with a win against the Victory 3-2, but it fell away from there. January transfer window open, we lost to the Brisbane Roar, and we're now into February. Not a lot of action in the January window. We got rid of 2 more players for a little bit of a cash injection, and currently sitting mid-table 8th. Okay, we'll probably take that. Wanderers on top with 26 points. Yeah. Second half of the season, we've got to keep building. Let's find some real true youth talent. The scouts have returned. We've sent them back out again. Australia and South Africa, of course, still in Japan with that ongoing rotation. And the youth academy, let's take a better look at it today. Latifi up 2, 85 to 94 potential. I mean, it's going to be a while before we see him, but he could be the man. Kuki, 69 to 77, but he is 61 overall. From Australia, it's another 14-year-old, but 73 to 94 potential, 55 rated at the moment. Callum Young looks pretty solid. From Indonesia, we've got Suramo Budiman, 60 rated, 65 to 89 potential, so we'll promote him up. And from Japan, we've got a centre midfielder at 14, Kosami Murakami, 77 to 94 potential. No play styles there at the moment, but he is only 14 and 5'2", so he stays in the academy, of course. Collins is still coming along, 82 to 92, and Akata 72 to 92 potential. We could probably look to promote him as well. I dare say he would get some minutes, so yeah, let's get him up. Right then, February, we lost, but then got a couple of wins on the board. Into March, a few more games. Let's check on that all-important academy. I've sent the third scout off to India. Let's find some talent. They've got a pro league, so maybe someone wants to come down and join Jose Mourinho here in Perth. It's nice weather. And as for players that we've picked up this month, we've got Hitoshi Hara, 64 rated, 64 to 75 potential. Not the best, but 64 could definitely come in, give us a little bit of squad depth. And the other one we found is Makoto Nagahama, 61 rated right winger, 79 to 94 potential. I think it's worth pulling him in. A pretty average March, just a win there against Wellington. All right, checking in again with the academy. Cookies dropped right off, 71 to 75. We did find Sebastian Hurst, 6'2", central defensive midfielder. Maybe has to become a centre-back. We haven't really found any of those. 73 to 94 potential. And we also found Duma Pretorius from South Africa, 15, 54 rated, 72 to 94 potential. Bit up and down form through April, but we've got a couple of wins and we're closing in on the end of the season. Scouts head out again, and I'm really trying to concentrate on positions I feel we're lacking in already. So we're in Australia for a centre-back. I've gone to Albania for a holding centre midfielder, and of course we are still in India. Didn't really bring back anything on the latest reports, so we'll push on. All right, the regular season has finished. If you're not familiar with the A-League, we actually go into a playoff series at the end of it to see who is crowned champion. We finish in 8th. You've got to finish in the top 6. 3rd plays 6th, 4th plays 5th, and the first 2 teams get a bye, and then they play off again. So the elimination finals, we haven't made it this season, but obviously this is a long rebuild. We'll see what we can do next season. Let's push on, though, and get to the end of the season, see who takes the title, check on our squad, and wrap up season 1. Okay, so the final academy report for this season, we did find quite a few players. Now, we do have a lot of players, real players, that are coming to the end of their contract. So that 35 squad number will be significantly reduced, which means we're going to have to bring some players in pretty quickly. I don't want to promote these lads up that have super high potential just yet. Latifi has turned 15 now, 86 to 92 potential. He's 5'11", so he might get to like 6'1" maybe. But looking the goods, we'll keep Cookie just for now. And Sebastian Hurst are looking pretty decent, 75 to 91. He is 17. I'm going to promote them probably at this. No, we probably need to do it before the start of next season, or the board will go and hire a whole heap of players. So, okay, Hurst can come in. We find Ronnie Powell, 65 rated, 65 to 84. Definitely could help our squad out. And then a massive 6'7" from India, Arun Raval, 63 rated, 63 to 87 potential. We'll promote him up. Another Indian centre back, 65 to 89 potential, 62 rated in Mo Rai. We'll promote him up. Right back from Australia, looks okay, 77 to 85. Has dropped away actually, 15. But we did find a right back in Chandan Shukla, 65 rated, not the best potential, but could be a handy backup. I might just hold him here just to see what our squad's like in the new season. Jack Pike as well, 64 rated, 64 to 86, could be handy. Pretorius still okay. Murakami, very good, 84 to 94 potential. We did find Kailash Mola, 70 to 94 potential. He's 17, 65 rated. I think that's worth a promotion. And of course, we've got Arthur Collins at 83 to 89 potential, has turned 15. Okay, Taggart was our top goal scorer with 12, but he'll probably be moving on shortly, even though he's the highest rated player at the club. He's getting old. Okay, Lucinic got 5. We need to get the academy players in here. There we go. Declan Roberts with 5 assists. That's what we want. See the youth coming through. And clean sheets. Well, I don't think we got many of these. Young goalkeepers. Jaffa 4 from 24. Okay. Right, we've got a 40-man squad. A lot of these players will move on. But let's have a look at the growth. Jaffa up 4 to a 63. Bird up 1 to a 62. So you can see there, showing great potential at the moment. No potential at the moment for Bird. Hurst showing great potential, has just come in. Powell 65, no potential. Ravel, no potential as well. So they've got ratings, but something is amiss. Morai 62 rated. So I guess they're just coming in for a bit of squad depth as we sort of marinate through this rebuild. Lance Kent up 1 to a 58. Hale has just hit a 60. Not happy with his playtime. I'm sure you'll get some next season, sir. Roberts, no potential, but up 2 to a 65. Obviously, dynamic potential could kick in for some of these players. They will be getting a fair few minutes. Logan French, 62. No growth for him. Nagahama is an exciting prospect, up 2 to a 63. We've got Norton, up 2 to a 60. No potential. Hara, 64. No potential. Herbert, 63, no potential. Tanujaja, 57, up 1. And Budaman up 1 to a 61 with no potential at the moment. Kailash Mola is an exciting prospect. Chadwick, up 1 to a 62, no potential at the moment. And Yoshi Akata up 1 to a 63, showing great potential. Okay. Right then, Melbourne Victory won their elimination final, and as did Auckland into the semis. Auckland beat Wanderers, Melbourne City beat Adelaide United, and in the final, Melbourne City wins season 1, 3-1 over Auckland. It's time to get into season number 2. Let's get season 2 underway. We're going to start really honing in on the positions that we're lacking in. Back in Australia, of course, looking for a centre midfielder. We've headed off to Spain. We're desperate for a decent right back, so that's where we're headed. And of course, we are with Jose Mourinho, so we're off to Portugal as well, looking for a centre midfielder. They tend to take a little while to develop, and we really haven't found true, talent in that position just yet. So let's hope we get some back this season. Right then, the academy is looking okay. Latifi's still coming along nicely. 61, already up 1, 86 to 92 potential. We'll keep Cookie now just in case we get a goalkeeping injury. Callum Young, 57 rated, 78 to 84, has dropped away a little bit, but we'll hold for now. Chandan Shukla, 65 rated. Well, I guess he could come in and play right back. We do need one. Yeah, we're going to promote him. He'll get some minutes. Pike, 64 to 81, midfielder. But central defensive midfield, we're not really using in our formation, so I don't know if he will get any minutes. Might just hold him for now. We did find Ethan Lord, 54 rated, 78 to 94 potential, obviously only 14, so we will take some time to develop. Pretorius, 70 to 84, has dropped away a little bit. Murakami coming along, 86 to 92. From Albania, we've got Peter Seydiu, 56 rated, 76 to 94 potential. Block and technical could be handy, but needs to get that overall up. And Arthur Collins, 83 to 89 potential, still coming along. Right, the transfer window is shut. We've managed to offload a few more players. Pennington, probably the pick of the crop there, the 26-year-old leaves for 910 grand. A few players have finished their contracts as well, so we've let them go. So I think there's only like 2 or 3 real players left here at Perth Glory. We're investing in youth. Right then, the academy reports are back. It's starting to fill up, and we'll have to really make some hard decisions. I want to try and keep at least one player in most positions and try and develop them as much as we can. We know what the goal is, but I think Kuki, Latifi, as soon as he turns 16, will be ripe and ready to go. Young, 78 to 84, has dropped away, but no other right backs coming through yet. Lord looking good, 81 to 94. Pretorius, still there. Pike, 64 to 80. If we need a midfielder, I can bring him in. Murakami is looking okay, as is Seiju. From Portugal, we've got Elogio Prestes, 64 rated, 67 to 91 potential. He's 17, as well as Raul Vilna, 64 rated, 71 to 94 potential. So some solid options there, and I'm actually going to promote both of those Portuguese lads. All right, get ready. Season 2 is just about to start. All right, our academy is a little bit full, so it's time to make some big decisions here. I'm not sure how far Latifi is away, but I think Kuki's going to probably have to go now. We need space in this academy. Young, 78 to 84 will hold. Lord, 86 to 94 will definitely hold. Pretorius, 76 to 82, I guess we hold. Pike, let's promote him. Murakami, 86 to 92. We find Jensen Sanderson, 59 rated, 76 to 94 potential with Travella. So we'll see how he develops here in the academy. Seju's dropped to an 89. Gonzalo Estevez, 58 rated already, 77 to 94 potential, and he's 14. 5'2". Let's hope we can develop him. We find Finley Daniels, a 62 rated central attacking midfielder, 71 to 94 potential, as well as Lewis Dixon, 63 rated, 63 to 89, 85 potential, but cracky Mohawk. Yeah, let's try and develop these lads in the academy a little bit longer, and we'll make some decisions if we want to promote them up or not. Kicking off the season October with a couple of draws and a win. Scouts are back and heading off again. Australia, of course, we're in Kenya and Greece. And they brought us back Luke Gardner, 69 to 94 potential left midfielder, 63 rated. That was about it. Who needs to be chopped? I think we'll wait till next month. Well, we're still on the raw end of the stick. A couple more losses here in November. Right then, just the one player into the academy this month, and it is from Kenya. It's Patrick Suja, 72 to 94 potential, 5'9" centre midfielder with whipped pass. Yeah, okay. I think we'll need to do a bit of a clean out next month. Maybe promote some. As we get closer to a transfer window, we really need to fine tuning this squad. Right, let's have a look at this academy. Still tracking nicely. Latifi's at a 63 now, still with that super high potential. Lord has 92 to 94 potential. That's massive. Hopefully he can get some quick growth. Pretorius at an 82. Gardner, 70 to 88 potential. Daniel's 82 to 94. So everyone's tracking here nicely. And we did find a Greek left winger in Ikovis Madasina, 75 to 94 potential, 63 rated, and he is rapid. Right then, the transfer window is shut. We've done some deals with some of the youngsters, just trying to make sure you know, the key players are getting the minutes, so we don't want an oversaturation in certain areas. And if they didn't have potential, they've moved on their way. So Herbert leaves, Norton leaves. We sold Mo Rai, 1.8 million. That's some good cash. And Tanu Jaja goes out on loan. Logan French left for 880. And well, it is February. We sit in 4th position. We're in striking distance. The full team of youngsters, although Taggart is still out there, I believe, on one leg, dropping rapidly in his overall rating, and he is retiring at the end of the season. So we'll see how we go here in the second half. Let's hope that we can bring in more youth talent. The Scouts head out again. Of course, we're in Australia. This time we're going to England, and we're off to Malaysia. And the Scouts didn't bring me back anyone this month, so I guess we can just sort of hold. We probably need to promote some players though, because we've only got a squad of 22. So who can come in here and help out that isn't going to cause too much of a headache in regards to playing time? The left midfielders are probably at a rating where they're going to want a lot of minutes, and they're probably not going to get them. So I might hold them. Let's bring Pretorius up, some squad depth. Seiju can be promoted. Dixon, he'll take minutes and he's got no potential. I don't want him to take the minutes. That's probably our biggest issue. I do need a couple more players though. All right, they'll figure it out. Let's just let's bring Gardner up. That takes us to 26. Really need another striker to come through. So January, we got a couple of dubs, and February, mainly draws until we beat the Newcastle Jets 3-0. Benno won't be happy. Youth Academy reports came back with nothing really of interest, but we are getting some growth and starting to see these potentials really round out nicely with Finley Daniels, 87 to 93 potential. Lord, oh Lord. This lad is going to be mega. Finally, we get back a left back here in Taylor Abbott, 71 to 94 potential, 62 overall. Could be handy. And from Malaysia, we got Ibrahim Shakarun, 62 rated, 66 to 90 potential. We'll keep on pushing and, geez, hopefully we have time to use some of these players at their max potentials. Won 2 games, lost 1 in April. We get a draw in May. We've got a few more games. I'm not sure where we are in the competition, but hopefully we can push for the playoffs. Right, Scouts around again. Australia, of course. We've gone to Panama and Poland, and no players added to the group this month. Right, as for the league, well, we finished in 2nd. The youngsters are absolutely doing a job, although I guess Taggart's out there doing something. So we don't have to play in the elimination playoff, but we will be into the final series. And the reason is the retiring man, Adam Taggart, 14 goals from 24 appearances. So starting to find the back of the net, although we need our other strikers coming through. Declan Roberts got himself 5. Assist-wise, are we on the board? Come on, share the ball around. It's the Portuguese lads, Prestes and Vilna, both with 3. And clean sheets, well, Jaffa's up there, 9. He's got himself a golden glove. Right, elimination finals. Sydney beats Melbourne City 2-1. And Central Coast went down to Melbourne victory on penalties. Semi-finals, it's Perth Glory versus Sydney. Macarthur FC versus Melbourne victory. All right, then. We're not going to play this one. It's a semi-final, but we will do Quexim. And it's an absolute destruction of Sydney FC, 4-1. Okada with a couple, Powell and Chadwick on the board. Right then, before we do get into the final, I'll explain what I think is going to happen with this rebuild, because it's only season number 2. But let's have a squad report for the end of season 2 before this final. Jaffa is up 5 to a 68, showing great potential. Hamuzi's still here. Bird up 3 to a 65. Hurst up 2 to a 63, showing great potential. And Ronnie Powell is the captain, up 2 to a 67. Hale up 3 to a 63. Ravel up 3 to a 66. Risden's retiring. He's dropped away. Kent up 2 to a 60, no potential. Shukla up 1 to a 66. Roberts up 2 to a 67. Pretorius up 4 to a 58. Nagahama up 2 to a 65. Gardner showing great potential up 2 to a 65. Pike up 2 to a 66. Harris up 1 to a 65. Seiju up 2 to a 58. Prestis up 3 to a 67. And Vilna up 2 to a 66. We sent Tenjaja out on loan up 5 to a 62. Butterman's up 2 to a 63. Moller's up 3 to a 68, showing great potential. Dixon up 2 to a 65. Taggart is retiring. And Chadwick up 3 to a 65. Okada up 3 to a 66. So, I mean, it's a mid to high 60s team and we're into the final already. Let's play through that and we'll see what's happening with this rebuild. Right, so we're taking on MacArthur, a two-star team, 4-2-3-1 wide formation and standard tactics. Right then, we will invest in youth for this one, of course. Hopefully we can get the biscuits here and take the A-League title. We are on ultimate difficulty, so let's have a red-hot crack.
This is the ultimate test. The two best teams in the tournament go head-to-head, but there could only be one winner. Who will it be? Come on! Next on EA TV.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. MacArthur FC and Perth Glory. Now, we're playing Park the Bus in a 4-4-2. Not something I'm familiar with, but the boys have done the hard yards to get here, so we'll see if we can take them through. I guess it won't be the most attacking and aggressive side unless something changes, but we'll see what we can do here with Glory. It's a A-League final. Hara to Powell. The big centre-back's got forward. Headed off. Picked out. MacArthur comes through the middle. Sawyer. Jeez, it's slow and lethargic. That's what happens when you play in the A-League. It's like playing League 2. Roberts. Vilna. Hara. There's Moller. Just tries to push his way through. Find himself an opening. Vilna. To Moller pulling some strings. Hara. Gets this one forward. Carter. Japanese striker. Not really getting attacked. Hara. Plays it back. Vilna. It's not aggressive enough here from Glory. Chadwick. Plays it back off. Hara. Vilna. Hara. Chadwick. Okada. Tries to spin his way through the traffic. Lays this one off. Hara came through. Good defense from MacArthur. 13 gone. Jackalis. Sawyer. Defense needs to be on show here for Glory. Not wide. And they look back inside. Find a little bit of an opening, but the big Indian, Ravel. Off to Powell. Hara. Try and drive his way through. Plays it back now to Vilna. Vilna will push. Roberts. Looks inside. Carter. Kahada. Hara. Chadwick. Well, they're just setting themselves here defensively. Both teams not really got a lot of shots away. And that's a poor pass. Poor thinking there from the midfielder. Jackalis. Lays it off. Vujika. Jackalis. On the wings, got a bit of speed. We get Moller into the game here. I think he's the star man on the outside. Rose. Wozniak. Rose. Jackalis. Jeez, it's tentative football from both sides. Nikolash. Not wide. MacArthur reluctant to attack with this park the bus mentality from Glory. Now they push inside. Sawyer gets the shot away. And Jaffa with the save. Corner for MacArthur, 28 gone. The first real opportunity of the game for either side. Looks like they want to play this one short. No, they drop it long. Here's the header. Ravel gave it away. Roberts tried to flick on. Here's the damage. Good save from Jaffa again. He got a golden glove this season. Good. Plays it out. Chadwick has the run on the outside from Roberts. Has to hold it up. Tries to bring it back for Chadwick. Runs into Rose. Gets the touch and keeps on going. Chadwick down the wing. Doesn't quite have the pace to burn past the defender. Will hold it up now. Lays it back off. Roberts plays it inside. Vilna. Poor pass. And picked out by Delhi. Nicola. Oh, big hit in the mid. They come through, find an opening. In a game that's as boring as batshit, two teams that are just set up to defend and play persistent football through the middle. Moller can try and take it on here. The Indian wing up with some speed on the outside. Drives his way forward. Can he find some way to attack? Well, he has worked his way forward. A little bit of magic here from the Indian. Lays it off. O'Connor. Ah, good save. And first real chance. 38 minutes gone. Tackle missed. Ravel tries to throw a big foot in, but out of play. And the attacker panicked. Bird. Vilna. Hara. There's Moller again. He drives his way here through the midfield. Lays it off. Chadwick tries to take his man on. And another ill-directed pass. Just a little bit of sloppiness, as you'd expect in this kind of Farmers League. Free kick, but advantage played. Delhi lays it forward. Jacquelish. Moller got in, made the tackle. Chocolate. Well, that's out. It's another corner, and we are almost at half-time. Panther FC with an opportunity. Driven deep. Headed out by a cutter. Laid off beautifully, in fact. Rose. There's an opening. Demevsky. And another good save from Jaffa. And there's the half-time whistle. Both teams defending well. It's 0-0. Well, Perth Glory here in the second half will need to make some more opportunities if they want to lift the A-League trophy. Both teams very defensive. Someone needs to break this game open. They just test themselves out for 45 odd minutes. And this is the second half, and there's a title on the line. Arthur comes forward. There's Jacquelish after Delhi. Loves a cold cut, loves a smoked meat. Vujika back to Delhi. He's looking to cut some ham through the middle. Found Sawyer. He's dodged and weaved his way through the traffic. Good block by the big Indian Ravel. And another corner here for MacArthur. Massive block from 6'7". Big Ravel. The skipper loves it. Another corner for MacArthur. It's their third for the contest. This one's played in short. Fed off. Jacquelish has been busy. Has the header. Takes a bobble. Jaffa plays this one out. Ravel has to get down the wing. Roberts. Look inside. Vilna needs to start pulling some strings. Roberts pushes forward. Chadwick goes. Gets it now. He's got some space. Chadwick pushes his way. He's in the box. Can he find something? No. Another poor pass from the man. Vujika. It's grilled by a cutter. And they come back through the middle. Delhi. Vujika to Delhi. To Rose. Made back off. Let's hope it doesn't go to penalties. We know what happened last time. Shuckler gave it away, but Moller was there. Feeds it forward. Tried to find a cutter. Cut off again at the pass, but Moller comes through. Lovely touch. There's Hara. Lays it off now. Vilna pushes his way forward. The Portuguese midfielder lays it out now for Roberts. Roberts down the wing. Needs some bodies in the box. Can he cross something in here? He can. He can't find the target. Okada. Oh, he's fallen over. Kakui. Sawyer. Maybe have to make some changes shortly. Tiring side. And another poor challenge, but Roberts manages to come away with this one. And pushes his way forward. Needs some help in attack. Brings it off now. Vilna. And he's picked out by Bosniak. 66 gone. Geez, attempts on goals probably like 1-2 for an entire game of football. Para works his way through the traffic. Now Muller takes his way, brings it inside. Okada, can he set something up? Drives his way in. Tried to find Chadwick on the run, but just really lacking fluency here, Glory. Delhi. Jakalish. Vujika. Delhi. Into the middle to Rose. Lays it forward. And Jakalish again. He's had a lot of touches. Not wide. Vujika played this one forward. That's dangerous. Sawyer, but Jaffa off his line. And plays it out quickly here for Roberts. Roberts tries to feed it on. Chadwick. Found Hara. Lays it off now for Muller. Muller dodges and weaves his way through the traffic. Okada trying to make a run for him, but Muller takes it on himself. Lays it off now. Chadwick back to Villa. Vilna. Can he set something up? Lays it off. Okada. Oh, what a tackle from Vujika. 76 gone. And we're still at 0-0. Jakalish to Vujika. Laid forward. Jakalish is starting to get some run on. Sawyer. Oh, big tackle from Ravel. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. The big Indian's thrown his 6-foot cock out. And he's dropped the man in the box and then sat on him. All right, maybe we need to make some changes. All right, changes coming for Glory. 4. Nagahama, Prestis, Pike and Hurst all checking in. It is a penalty here for MacArthur. Jaffa's going to have to try and do something here. He hasn't. MacArthur takes the lead. Their only real chance has been handed to them on a silver platter. 10 minutes to go in this A-League final. MacArthur, it's Jakalish stepping up and going top bids. It's actually a really good penalty. I'm not sure what the keeper was doing there. Trying to be a mime. Concentrate on the ball, lad. And Perth Glory goes 1-0 down in this A-League final. Not back to the middle, some fresh legs out there, but Glory not really shown a lot. There's Pike. Some fresh legs. Nagahama pushes his way forward. Drives this one in deep, but keeper hasn't had much to do. Caught that one quite easily. Nicolau after Rose. There's this one wide. Vujika. And out. Jakalish gets another touch. Rose goes deep, goes forward. And Prestis has just checked in. Plays this one off. Chadwick out to Nagahama. Can he set something up here? Not a lot of time left. Just takes on the defender. Drives this one in deep. Oh, Carter just couldn't get the header. And Glory might go lacking here. Just inexperienced youngsters playing in a final. Holman, Jakalish, plays this one forward again. Another header, but Jakalish comes through, finds Sawyer. Good tackle from Powell. Pike, injury time. Chadwick can't get it through. Good defence from MacArthur. They've been everywhere all day. And probably deserving of the win here. And Perth Glory will have to go back to the drawing board. Set themselves again for season 3. Because we haven't won the title. So this rebuild continues. Quick look at some match stats. I mean, we only had the 2 shots for the game. Park the bus doesn't really work if you're trying to attack. We just need maybe some more high caliber players to get us over the line. Let's keep punching our weight. And let's move for season 3. All right, season 3, and with a couple of retirements, we are very short on players. But Latifi has turned 16. I think it's time. We need to set ourselves up so Latifi can get promoted. Abbott, 62 rated, 72 to 88. Yep, we can bring him in. Hobbs, we've just found, 64 rated, 69 to 93 potential, 6'7" promotion. Lord's only 15, but geez, he's going to be good if we can get him over the line. Chakaran, 63 rated, 68 to 84. Got to be selective with the wingers because we've got a lot in here and they're not really getting much game time. So I might just hold him. Murakami's coming along. Sanderson, 62 rated, 83 to 89. Centre midfielder is another position that we have a few of. And if they don't get the minutes, they get angry. So I'll hold Sanderson. Suja will be promoted because he won't want as many minutes. Tucker, 68 and 92. We've just brought him in, so we need to see what that potential comes through as. Matacina, I want to wait till he has changed his position. And Collins is only 56, 83 to 89 potential. But we do need a backup striker. We've only got 2 at the club, so I'm actually going to promote him as well. Right, the Academy reports came back with Frankie Fowler, 68 to 92 potential, 62 overall. Polish midfielder in Maliki, 72 to 94 potential. And of course, we've got Tucker there, 62 rated. All right, the Academy reports are back, and we're kind of getting into a position, at least for the A-League, where I think we've got enough here. We've already made it to the final. We just need to fucking win it. But you would find a right back in Leon Monk, although he's a left back because he's a left footer, 64 to 86 potential. But yeah, some of these lads, absolutely cracked. And hopefully we get a chance to play with them. I also think that while this transfer window is open, I need to look at bringing these players all in that we can and getting some loan deals done. Maybe that will help. All right, transfer window is shut. We have sold off a few lads. Gardner going for 2.3 million, and we got a few loan deals done. There is something interesting unfolding here, though. Now, I did say once players turn 20, they will be transfer listed. So Bird is 19, Chadwick is 19, Roberts is 19. So, yeah, they're on thin ice here. If we can't get it done before they turn 20, I mean, geez, we'll already be down a striker. Yeah, we've got a bit of a challenge on here for the season number 3. Can we make that final? Will we still have these players available to us by then? Can we go and win it? Let's do it. Right, we have hit the 1st of January. Let's see how the boys have been trailing. Wins, losses, draws, not too bad. But the January window is open. Let's check on our academy and see if anyone's worth signing up and trying to loan out. Right, all of the lads have turned 16. Lord, geez, he will get some growth, you'd feel. So we're going to get them all promoted. That's the end of the academy. Right, 1st of Feb, and we knew that we would be quite strong this season. Currently top of the table on 25 points. Right then, we are at the end of the regular season. We won all our games in January. We won most of our games in February, a couple of draws there, and a couple more draws in March. We head into April, and there were some cup games, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Apparently the Asian Continental Cup's in this. I have no idea about it, so maybe that's something that we do need to strive for. But we've won a few more games in the league, and we've been doing pretty well in that Asian Cup as well. But where have we finished the season? Well, that would be on top, 43 points, so we will be straight through to the semi-finals and see if we can make that all-important A-League final. Right then, Melbourne Victory beat Auckland in their elimination final, and Western United beat Melbourne City 3-2. So the semi-finals are set up with Perth Glory to take on Melbourne Victory, and it's MacArthur FC there once again, this time taking on Western United. Right, our squad is growing, but Chadwick, I think, stuck at a 65. We just haven't had enough strikers come through this campaign. Schaffer at a 74. Let's see if we can make it through to the A-League final. And we get through 3-2. Goals, Chadwick, Roberts, and Matacina. We're going to another A-League final. Right, then let's take a look at our squad before we do enter this final. Now, if we do win the final, I think we'll just simulate on and see what happens with the Asian Continental Cup as well. But anyway, Latifi is up 5 to a 70. Schaffer's up 5 to a 74. Bird up 2 to a 68. Abbott up 4 to a 66. Hurst up 3 to 67. Powell up 169. Hale up 2 to a 65. Ravel on loan didn't grow. Fowler on loan up 2 to a 64. Hobbs is up 3 to a 67. Monk up 466. Roberts up 2 to a 69. Pretorius up 2 to a 60. Nagahama up 3 to a 68. Shakaran we sent on loan up 2 to a 65. Pikes up 2, 68. Murakami on loan up 4 to a 65. Lord went up 6, 63. Sanderson up 6, 68. Seju up 6, 64. Prestes has hit a 70. He's up 3. Estevez went on loan, up 3 to a 64. Vilna up 2, 68. Suja up 2, 61. Maliki on loan, up 3 to a 66. Tanajaja up 3 to a 65 on loan. Molla's hit a 71, up 2. Dixon up 3 to a 68. Tucker up 3, 65. Matasina's up 3 to a 67. Chadwick 65 hasn't grown. Collins is up 3 to a 59. And Okada is up 5 to a 71. More importantly, how old are they? Right, so here's the issue. Roberts and Chadwick will have to leave the club in the next transfer window. So we'll see them in the final, but if we don't get it done, they are gone, and we are really going to struggle for a backup striker. But we'll make do. So it is a rematch against MacArthur FC for the A-League final. And currently in the Asian Continental Cup, we do sit in second. I don't know what happens with this competition. It's not something that I mess with too much on FC. But yeah, we'll simulate forward after the final. Hopefully we can win and see what happens with this Continental Cup. So let's get into that A-League final in season number 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go once again. They're down to a 1.5-star team, 4-2-3-1 wide formation. Pretty much the same players out there from the last final in standard tactics. Right then, the unfortunate thing with the Asian Cup is that we had a game only a couple of days ago, so we're a little bit tired, but hopefully we can get through this one. 74 rated goalkeeper. We just need to find a way to get a goal. Let's do it.
Our cameras on one man in fantastic form and leading the competition in goals. Stay with us on EA TV. And real excitement in.
All right, here we go. It's another A-League final. We fell short last season. Will we get redemption? A couple of new faces out here. We'll have to work on it. Find a way through. Bernardo, the tackle. Here's Chadwick. He gives it away early. MacArthur pushing inside. They might have a chance here. Good save from Jaffa. More intent from MacArthur here in this final. Reigning champions. Mollop plays it off. Finds Monk. He can push wide. He doesn't have a lot left in the tank. Tackle comes in, and it was very dirty. There's Popovic. To Delhi. Tackle. Chadwick again. He's getting back more in a false 9. Chadwick just tries to push his way forward. Looks for an opening. Doesn't quite get it. It's his last season here with Glory. Iconodidemus. Lead it off. Tackle comes in. Presses did well. Laid it forward. Found Okada. Leading goal scorer this season. Drives his way here into the box. Has he got the opening? Oh, he's railed the crossbar. Or maybe it was the sidebar. Fuck me, that was a good chance. Good from Powell. That's Roberts. His last season. He won an A-League championship before he leaves the club. Cuts back. Looks inside. Lays this one off. Prestes pulls the trigger from range. Good save from the keeper. And Glory's starting to get into this game. Moller did well. Laid it off for Roberts. Laid it back. Vilna. Prestes needs an opening. Gets it inside. Has Roberts. Oh, good tackle from Barr. It's a goal kick. And Glory looking a little bit tired here. Consider the rotations for the Asian Cup. And both of our strikers looking quite slow and lethargic. We have a few options on the bench. At this stage, Glory just needs to get stuck in. Bernardo plays it through. Wadji. Oh, Iconodidemus. Oh no, it's MacArthur again. 1-0. 23 minutes gone. No penalty needed this time. The number 9 slips through like a hot knife in butter and says, thanks for coming. It's an A-League final. We're the reigning champions. Come and take us down when you can. Well, Glory seems to be choking once again here in the final. The seas parted and the number 9 beats our keeper. It's 1-0 to MacArthur FC. Jose Mourinho, you can't park the bus every day, you dickhead. And Glory find a way. There's Chadwick. It's the run now from Roberts. Needs to work his way into the game. Drives it to the pocket. One-point in crossing. And we can try and deliver. Kara! Oh! What a save. And out quickly. Vujica lifts this one forward. Hobbs got up and got big. Popovic. Vujica. Back to Popovic. Right off to Delhi. Good tackle, Chadwick. Moller. Back to Chadwick. Plays it forward. Has Okada onside. Yes! Glory in the game. Okada finds it. It's an equaliser in the 29th minute. And the young man from Japan gets us on the board. We finally get a goal in an A-League final. Well, good ball from Chadwick, but Okada just ran on. It's 1-1. Back to level peggings. Both teams have a real chance at lifting the trophy. Good finish from Okada. And the most animated you'll ever see, Jose Mourinho. Back to the middle at 1-1. There's Delhi with a fresh slice of ham. Nicodemus, the goal scorer, to Finch. Glory just needs to find another opportunity here. Laid off. Good from Roberts. Plays it to Bird. Finds Vilna. Vilna finds Moller. Scoots through the middle. Does well, Moller. Tried to find Chadwick, picked out by Barr. Bernardo. Randazzo. Punches forward. Pound gets up. Presses out to Moller. He'll run. Loves a run. Still goes Moller. Down the wing. Needs to slip it forward. And here comes Okada. Lays it off. Chadwick. Good save. Corner for Glory. Moller to deliver. Corner for Glory. Lifted in. Cleared away. Moller gets another chance. Lays it off for Hobbs. Back to Prestes. Takes his man on. Drives his way forward. Deep into the box. Tried to lift it up and we'll get another corner. 5 to go. Gloria looking hungry. Moller to deliver. Headed down. Delhi will probably come away. Hal trying to put some pressure on the big skipper, the centre back. Did brilliantly. Moller lifts it in. Oh no, we've got an injury. Our striker, our key striker, has picked up a knock. Closing it on half-time at 1-1. That's the last thing Glory needs. Down the wing. Good tackle by Monk. Lays it off. Prestes pushes forward. Finds Chadwick. Tried to take his man on. Couldn't drop the shoulder. And half-time, it's 1-1 here in this A-League final. Second half, no changes. Tiring Glory side. Can they find a way? Chadwick's been pretty good in his defensive work. Kind of picked up a knock. Looks to have recovered over half-time. Maybe a supercharged Gatorade got him through. Delhi. Popovic. Prestes got the tuck. There's Chadwick. Tried to feed it forward. Just the legs are not there. There's Prestes. They play it back now for Monk. Monk back for Prestes. Plays it forward, gets the run. Here's Vilna. Played it off. Okada. Back to Vilna. Needs to challenge it. Tried to find Okada. Good work from the defender. They come away through Delhi. Bernardo. Good tackle from Moller. Needs to set something up here. Chadwick. Just poor on the ball. Randazzo. Finds Wadji. Randazzo. Looking for an opening. Hobbs gets in. Good tackle. Vilna. Prestis. And out to Muller. Draws 2. Not a lot of room here for Muller. Now back to Vilna. Lays this one off. Prestis. Finds Muller. Drives the wing. He'll need a better opening. Does find it in Vilna. He pulls the trigger from range. And a good block from the defender. 60 minutes gone. Powell did well. Prestis dispossessed. Sparring Glory. Changes needed. Wodgy gets around. Big tackle from Hobbs. There'll be a free kick and a chance to make some changes. Glory making some changes, and Chadwick's going to check out. The young striker Arda Collins is going to check in up top. Maybe he can make a difference. And it is a free kick here for MacArthur. Laid in. Powell. Mid forward. Collins gets the touch, does well, lays it out wide. Nagahama can feed it forward. Is Collins on side? No, just needed to hold that run, the youngster. MacArthur plays it forward. Big Hobbs gets up. Vilna finds Muller. Trying to lay it through. Adamson. Randazzo. Pike is also checked in, misses the tackle, comes inside as Wodgy. Good tackle from Hobbs. Big Pike finds Collins. Nagahama can drive his way forward. Needs the run. Wants Collins. Doesn't get it. Decides to take his man on anyway. Nagahama pushing down the wing. Can he set something up here? Japan 4. Lays it inside. Prestis on the edge of the box. Pulls the trigger. Takes a deflection. It looks like Okada's picked himself up an injury. That's not good. We don't have another striker. Here's the corner. Miller to deliver. And it's in. Nagahama. Tried to bring it inside. Picked out. Doesn't have a lot left in his tank either. Powell. Prestis. Lays it forward. Nagahama's been good here early since he's checked in. There's it back. Prestis. Collins. Back to Prestis. Has to find an opening. Has to find something. Pike. Lays it off. Collins. Back to Pike. Back to Collins. The youngster drives his way in. Collins! Oh, he's missed. 76 gone. And can Glory find a way through? Tired legs. Throwing everything they can. Pike gets the touch. Prestis pushing forward again. Needs the run. Gets it. Doesn't get the pass he wants. He is absolutely spent. Vujicic. Vujicic. Is it deep? German. Off to Finch. He's not the quickest of lads. All the damage done in the first half at 1-1. 10 minutes to go. Can someone find a way through here? A-League final. Lifted forward. Good from Hobbs. Nagahama. Prestis did well. Finds Muller. Lays it off. Nagahama pushes his way forward. Still goes Nagahama, taken out. Absolutely rinsed, and the ref saw nothing. Wozniak plays it back to Finch. 5 minutes to go here and normal time. Delhi lays it off. Popovic out wide. Who's coming? Monk versus Holman. Monk does well. Hobbs lays it off. Prestis finds Muller. Has he got anything left? Brings it inside. Okada's injured. Lays it back off for Muller. Muller takes on his man. Drives his way forward. He's got Monk. And he gets it through. Okada in the box. Can't do anything with it. Needs help. Lays it off for Collins. Oh, it's just wide. And we're going to extra time. Just the thing we didn't fucking need. Oh, we go to extra time. We've got injuries. We've got dead legs. We managed one last substitution. It's we're going to have to find a way through here. Here's Okada. Tried to find Collins. Picked out by Delhi. The intensity has lifted. Matacina was the man that checked in. The wingers come into the midfield just to try and provide some run. Who is going to get over the line? Popovic to Delhi. Need to push up, lads. This park the bus mentality is absolutely fraught with danger. Jack. Finch. Jack gets it forward. Wadji had to turn his man. Good work from Hobbs. And we can try and get forward. Nagahama. Pike. Once Matacina. Here's the fresh legs. Drives his way forward. Still goes Matacina. Needed Collins making a run. Jeez, where's our strikers? One's injured. And one's a child. There's Monk. Moller. Takes his man on. Down to the pocket. Nowhere to go. Monk. Matacina. One's Pike. One's Okada. Oh, good save from the keeper. He's been brilliant. Driven away. Was Jack. To Finch. Oh my days, it's tiresome stuff. If we go to penalties, we know we're in trouble. We need a goal. Delhi to Finch. Collins trying to put some defensive work on, but I think MacArthur does want penalties. They're just dicking around at the back. Have a go, you mugs. Well, there's the first period of extra time done. 15 minutes till penalties. Can someone find a way to make the difference? Park the bus is not the mentality we need right now, but Jose will not budge. There's Delhi through the middle. Michaelos. Monk needs to get out there. He does. Moller into the middle. There's Pike. Lays it out wide to Moller. Drives his way forward. It's the strikers getting into the box. Moller delivers it. Collins gets the header. Okada's missed as well. They don't want it. It's fucking Bottle Job FC. All right. 10 minutes to go. Oh, it's a late corner. All right. Well, Moller is just going to try and Hail Mary this one into the box. Looks for Hobbs. We got the touch. Cleared away by Finch. German. Monkios. Oh, don't make Monk run. He'll probably pop a hamstring. Got to get back here defensively. They play one through. Here comes MacArthur looking for that late winner. Great work from Powell. Drives forward. There's Moller. Gets it inside. Okada's onside. Can he do it? Injured and all. Okada. Yes, Glory! Injured and all on one fucking testicle. The Japanese powerhouse puts Glory into the lead 2-1. There's still time for MacArthur to come back, but oh, that could be a nail in the coffin, and Perth Glory could be taking home the A-League Championship. Lovely ball through from Moller. He's got nothing left in the tank, but somehow he swings a leg through. Gets the finish. And it's 2-1 fucking Glory. Let's go. Yoshi Okada gets it done again. Not long left in this one. Now the park the bus can work. A few minutes left to hold on. What have we got left in the tank? Will MacArthur come? There's Delhi. Defensive positioning is good from Glory. Adamson looks for the pass. It's a deep one in the box. Powell gets in. Pike needs to get in there. And Matacina with the fresh legs. Oh, gave it away, but it doesn't matter. Perth Glory gets it done. Season 3. A-League champions. We've still got a little bit to take care of in this rebuild. I want to see what happens in that Asian Continental Cup Challenge. I'm not sure if there's a final or anything like that, but this was the story for this one. I was looking for a quicker rebuild. 3 seasons, a lot of youngsters. We're going to have to sell off the 20-year-olds in the next transfer window. And somehow Okada Jesus, the Katsu King has done it. And we get to lift the most disgusting trophy in football, the big donut. And that is a lovely camera angle of the ankles of the crowd. There's the donut. The A-League donut. Powell will get to lift it. Glory champions for the team of 16 to 19-year-olds. Insane. Hold on, lads. Let's see what happens in the Asian Continental Cup. All right, so we get to the end of the regular season, you know, when the changeover happens into season 4. And, in the group stage, we are sitting on top. That has put us into the quarterfinals where we will take on Al Ali. But I need to get into season 4, so let's do that. All right, we're into season 4. Roberts and Chadwick have both been sold. It means we're stuck with Collins up top, 59 rated. We've got a pretty solid contingent through the midfield, but no backup striker, and I don't even know who could even play that role. There's just no one that has striker in their sense. So, we'll just let it roll and see what happens. Right, and there we go, just like that, out of the Asian Cup, because we don't have a striker and there's no one coming through the academy. But that was interesting. We've won the A-League title. That's all I want, sir. It's a bit of a shorter video this week in regards to a rebuild. I needed something a little bit quicker than the last 2 12-hour stints, just with the amount of time I've got at the moment. But we're not far away from FC 26. Only a couple of weeks, I think. So looking forward to that. We'll see you in the next video. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos, one here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the videos